Yeah, no, I guess I just would ask people just to be silent for a while. Yeah, sit in silence and you know, things will tell them, things will answer they'll answer their own questions and they'll ask themselves questions, as well, which they won't even know the answer to. And I think everyone's pretending, I think that, well, or from my view anyway, people are just trying to avoid the reality. I spoke to some religious people the other month ago. It was a while ago. I didn't realise what I was saying. Now looking back on it, I understand their silence. It's not so much funny, but they were semi-religious people sitting around a table. I'd been doing a painting and I was in the middle of a project and they had come up while I was in the middle of the painting. We were sitting around talking. One of them had come from a religious situation, which I totally respect. It's to me, it's a hobby. It's fine. It's like they went to look at the gardens of, it's it. I don't see anything wrong with what people are doing or believing in. It's fine as long as it's, of course, not killing people unjust. But um, and I said, they asked me a simple question about life or something for some weird reason. It was just by chance. And we're having a coffee or a cup of tea, actually, I think. And I said, well, when it's all over and, you know, it's over, when the reality hits you, when you're alone, about to pass away, and no matter how many friends you have and how much family you have and how great your dog was or how beautiful that car was or how awesome your clothes are, I think you're alone. Even if you're surrounded by your family, you're sitting there or laying there, hopefully not on a road and hopefully in a bed, dying of old age, but you're alone. Like you're going into death alone. And I think that's really intense. And I said it to this couple, like just the way I said it then, that producing things for me is what that's about. And I don't want to ever pretend that I'm not really going to die. And I don't want to pretend it's not terrifyingly frightening. And I don't want to convince myself that if I get busy enough that I won't have time to think of the reality of that. Because I think that the reality of that, thinking about it, spending the time in silence to think about that, reinforces your own personal belief within yourself of being a good human being, living once and only once on this earth, surrounded by the people you are, and that it's important what you say, what you do, and taking responsibility for your actions. And I just think that silence is what will answer that. And then the first person you see, you will have a compassion, you'll have a sensibility about yourself, and I think you'll be sort of a higher level of intelligence with feeling and touch more than schooling and education and an economic state or what country you're in. You will feel that that is another human that you're communicating with. And I think if everybody did that as a whole, I think it's a really powerful thing. And I think we all overpower that. We fill it. And I do it. I know I do it. I actually know when I'm doing it, trying to avoid something. I know that. But I guess I'm trying to, I would like everyone that, and I'm talking to myself, I hope that one day I will have that time to really reflect on what's important and how to act on it the next day, and to hope that everyone else does that, just to feel that sort of inner glow that people talk about in religion. And that's what I reckon I would like people to listen to and contemplate.